And continuing with exam review here, we are on question regarding bond and warrant journal. And what we have here is a question asking about what happens when cash proceeds from a bond issued with a detachable stock warrant exceed the sum par value of the bonds and the fair market value of the warrants. So it's kind of like we have cash proceeds here, right? And it's a bond and warrant, and then we have bond payable and then fair market value of warrants. This is the bond payable regarding the par, right? Because the sum of the par value. So keep that right there. That's par value. So what is the remaining amount? Well, this goes to the par value, this goes to the warrant, and the extra, if the bond was issued at a premium, would also have a premium to amortize. So it would be another something on the credit side that would contribute to having more funds. So this is a premium on bonds payable. And now continuing here with our review, this question has to do with bond investment, and we purchased some bonds here and we have some accrued interest here, and we see that the bonds mature Jan 1 2017, so they're 4 years bonds plus 2 months, right? And the question is saying if it's straight line, we amortize in straight line, what's the net carrying of value of the bonds on December 31 2012 balance sheet? So first of all, we would have to go and say 948 minus 13.5, because that was accrued interest that we don't want to count in our carrying amount. So then we get here is 934,400. 934,500. So 934.5. Now we're working with this 934.5 and we're saying, the premium essentially is this 34,500 because that's what the value above par is. So 34,500 we need to amortize for 2 months, right? So how many months are there in the whole thing? Well, 4 years is 48 months. We had plus 2. This is equal to 50, right? So we're going to amortize this 34,500 times 2 over 50 because 2 months have gone by, right? And whatever we get here, we need to subtract from the 34.5. And the answer we get is 933,120. Moving on with the questions here, we have now a question regarding the 3 types of securities that we have. And this is something to know. We have trading securities, available for sale securities, and held to maturity securities. And trading, we always recognize in income statement. Available for sale, never in income statement, always in other comprehensive income, right? And held to maturity, the income, the trading, the changing P&L, it doesn't even get recognized. So there's nothing, it's not applicable in terms of income or expense. We just hold off on recognizing because it's held to maturity. So in this question, when I'm saying on December 31, 2012 balance sheet, Trumco reported its investment available for sale securities, it was at 550, and then yeah, sure, there was an increase in value to 585. So the 25,000 would go to OCI, right? So regarding income statement, we would actually have 0 impact, as the income statement does not get affected for available for sale due to reduced volatility in earnings. This amount would go to other comprehensive income. Now, if we classified this as trading security, then yes, we would have an unrealized gain, a movement of 35, but this is a 0.